Hey guys, this is Guys in Anime. Sorry for the break, I've been kind of busy with my real life work, and today I'm back with a new video, kind of a new type of video, first one in a series called the Essential Anime Japanese 101. Basically the reason is I've heard some trademark Japanese phrases being kind of used and abused quite a lot by Western weeaboos. Or should we call them otaku? It's kind of a little bit more respectful, I'd say. I thought I'd do a video on this because I've heard, of course, all of these phrases all over in anime, but also lots of them I've heard in real life used by regular Japanese people. And I think it's interesting to display the contrast how they're commonly used in anime by Western otaku and by Japanese. So I'll start with the really common and well-known ones and gradually go towards the less known and more complex expressions. And to make it a little bit more fun, I think I'm gonna do it in an imaginary dialogue form between kind of two stereotypical characters, nothing really deep. As a side note to my Japanese viewers, 皆さん、とりあえずすみません、多分時々はねちょっと変な日本語になります。絶対になります。でもまあ、軽い冗談だと思ってください。ありがとうございます。では行きましょう。竹本さん、あんたバカでしょ。Don't think I need to explain much here. I mean, baka basically means idiot, stupid, whatever. What's kind of interesting is that in Japanese, baka replaces a lot of curse words that are present in other languages, but are not really used in Japanese, such as, I don't know, ass or dumbass, whatever. It's not really commonly used in social life because it's, well, kind of rude. So don't be a weeaboo imitating Asuka and going "anta baka" or something like that. I mean, that won't go well in most situations. Kawaii is of course used quite a lot in real life as well, mostly by girls. Grown-up men sometimes use it as well, but in kind of different way. Well, girls usually go "ah, kawaii." The men are usually like, you know, they give it a more stoic touch, like, like that. 安倍さんはね、マジアメリカの飼い犬だよ。マジで。いや、松山さん、飲みすぎです。アベノミクスは。Really not much to say on this one, it's a very common word. The variation I used here is a derivative from kainu, basically a lap dog. The fun thing is I've actually heard this said to me more or less in this fashion in an izakaya in Shinjuku by some salaryman who was really drunk. And yeah, actually, lots of Japanese guys from the middle and above management, they kind of think like that. They realize that Japan is more or less a client state or a vassal of the US at the moment, and that they don't really have much of a say. That's how it is, folks. Oi, Junta! Omae no neko, shundiruじゃん。ありね。大丈夫。ちゃんと生きてる。Really not too much to say on this one, because I mean a cat is a cat, but in Japanese there are quite a few interesting expressions involving neko, such as neko no te ga karitai, which literally translates to would like to borrow a cat's paw. And it means that basically you'd like all the help you can get. Another interesting one is neko kaburu, which literally means to wear a cat. It's kind of a funny expression. In real life this translates to basically to put on a nice face, to put on a fake identity, which doesn't respond to your honne another word for more or less the same thing as tatemae, which means just basically put on a front for somebody else, for the society or whatever. And in particular, this is often said about girls who kind of are really proficient at it. I mean, Japanese girls are pretty good at that.
いや、先輩、素晴らしい作品です。あら、可愛い。あなたの
Again, most people know these from a ton of anime series, although in real life there aren't really too many cases where this is used. In real life especially, senpai is vastly more common than kohai. I just use an example, which is both, but senpai is technically a respectful term and you can use it towards your senior in school, university, company sometimes, but kohai is different. You don't really just tell someone straight to their face, kohai. Not very respectful, it has a condescending tone to it. So yeah, don't use kohai. You can sometimes use senpai, but for foreigners it's not really appropriate either. Okay, so that's it for this video. If someone appreciates my artistic skills, which aren't honestly particularly good, then maybe I'll continue this this kind of video sometime next week or something, because there's quite a lot of interesting and fun Japanese which is used both in anime and in real life, or mostly in anime but not so much in real life. And I think beyond maybe the first 20, 30, 50 words, the more complex expressions, not too many people actually understand the context that they're used in, and the irony or the fun behind them, of which there is sometimes a lot. So yeah. Anyhow, if you liked it, please subscribe, let me know your feedback in the comments below, and yeah, as always, see you next time. Thanks for watching. Arigatou gozaimasu. Mata ne.